So I'm super excited. I'm going to do another reading now for my group. I'm reading from my This Cat is Nakey tarot deck. I created this tarot deck with the help of so many people from the This Cat is Nakey Facebook group. Every card in this deck features cats that were shown in the Facebook group, and I got permission from their owners, well, from the people that these cats own, actually, because nobody really owns a cat. And yeah, I'm really, really grateful for this. And so I went out to my own Facebook group and asked them to participate and let me do drawings for them, readings for them, rather. And so right now I'm going to read for Lindsay, who asked me to do a reading for financial. So I have already kind of meditated on Lindsay a little bit with these cards. But what I want to know is, what does Lindsay need to know about her financial situation? What does Lindsay need to know about her finances? What does Lindsay need to know about her financial situation? All right. So I'm going to move you out of the way there, buddy. We've got a little bit of a glare here, so let's see if this really does any damage. If I turn that off, I think you guys can still see pretty well. It's what time is it here? It's about 7:20 p.m. here, so it's a little mid-daylight. All right, so this represents her past, indecision, having to make a choice. Ooh, yeah, present. This is the near future. This is where she is right now. This is the environment that she is in. These are her hopes and fears and final outcome. It's an interesting card for final outcome. I can see that right off the bat. So when I look at these, I see we have 2 cups. Yeah, 3 cups. So there's a lot of emotion going on right now where her... don't even know what this is. Pretend you didn't see that. There is a lot of emotion right now around her finances, watery, and of course, you know, we call liquid assets. We do refer to our money in a lot of watery terms. Very interesting. Swords are intellect and thinking and decision making. She's got a lot of swords in here. The Justice card is a major arcana, though he has the swords and the scales. Let's see here. So in the past, it looks as if she has been dealing with a decision to make. She's been or balancing things, trying to juggle and possibly juggling finances, her present situation. She's actually not recognizing the resources that she has behind her. She's looking ahead and she's seeing that she's, you know, her cups have spilled over. She's crying about things and not recognizing that there are things that she has behind her, and that's her current present. Her near future, 4 cups, it looks as if there's boredom. Boredom with what you're doing, not really feeling satisfied with your career choice. And then the Justice card, that represents you. Right? So the Justice card could mean that you're signing contracts, that you are speaking up for yourself, that you're making sure that everyone's being fair, and that you are moving into a more positive direction for yourself. The King of Swords is in the situation of your environment. So basically, what the King of Swords makes me think is that you are in a very logical, intellectual, like maybe what you do for a living is it requires quite a bit of education, intelligence, that you are surrounded by people who are also very intelligent, logical. But it's the King card too, so it's a place of authority. So it could also represent the authority as an aspect that's affecting you in this environment. The Queen of Swords makes me think that your hopes and fears basically represent that you are looking for something that satisfies you more on an emotional level, that is much, that you can bring some passion into your work environment, something that you're passionate about. You're looking for a deeper meaning in the work that you do. And temperance is really interesting. So the meaning of the word temperance obviously is like patience, wait it out. Good things come to those who wait is really what I get from that word and this card. But here's the thing, like I was saying, you've got two major arcana. Major arcana basically mean that you these are big aspects of your life. These are life lessons that you carry with you probably throughout this incarnation. And the minor arcana, these are just kind of life situations that we find ourselves in, and they're ever changing and shifting. And it doesn't mean that the major arcana doesn't ever change and shift. It just means that these are a little bit deeper and more things that we have to work through and move through in our lives, that these are recurring themes, if you will. And so with temperance, it's also the cat has its paw in a bowl of water. So it's dipped into the water, and the cups are all about water and fluidity, emotion, right? And then the other cards are swords, and the Justice card is an intellectual card as well. The swords deal with the intellect. They deal with, like decisions and things like that. So it's kind of interesting. You are having a battle, I think, with your emotional needs in the workplace, or maybe whatever it is that you are doing for a living. You're wanting more emotional fulfillment from it. It's not fulfilling you emotionally, so but it does take a lot of intellect and a lot of intelligence. So the final outcome that we have here is temperance. So basically what that's telling me is be patient, ask for guidance, ask for help, and you will receive it, but you have to just kind of weigh it out. Just like with all things in life, it takes time. And it takes patience, and eventually the signs are going to make themselves clear to you of what it is that you need to do, what you should be doing, and that's just really life, isn't it? But I would say this is probably a good card reading, because it looks like, you know kind of what you want. You are on that path. It's really interesting how very specific these two, like water and then intellect, like emotion and intellect, are so strong in this reading. So it's obvious that you're on the right path. You're doing the right work. You're focusing in the right direction. Just remember to stay positive. Remember to keep thinking about what it is that you want in a way that's not like, oh, I don't have it and I wish I had it. Think about what you want as if you had it. Fantasize. This is your permission to play and fantasize about what it is that you want, and it will come. The waters of life will bring it to you. So also the swords are an air representative of air, and air does blow water in a direction. So I hope that this is a helpful reading for you. I hope you got something out of it. So thanks for trusting me.